All right, so today should be day 81. 80 days, man. 80 days. It's Saturday night, technically the 24th, and I wanna show you guys something. Let me take my camera out of here real quick. All right, so you're gonna see my room, my bed, my two different desks, and then you're gonna see, stuff on my walls over there, and then you got this over here. So as you can see, 12/24/22. That was a year ago from today. I wrote this. 2023 is mine. And now a year later, I'm gonna write. Yeah, man. 1 year apart. Yeah, so it's kind of crazy how a year just runs by. It's so crazy. I could talk about that for like an hour. But if you're new to this, guys, this is the journey of 0 to 1 billion, journey of me documenting myself building my business, which is basically M&A, private equity, QLA. We're basically buying businesses, flipping businesses essentially, just to make it super simple. But I said this in yesterday's video, and I really hate this time of the year. Yeah, like not only today and tomorrow. Today's Christmas Eve, tomorrow's Christmas, and it's sort of like that week from like the 23rd until like New Year's, like the 1st or the 2nd. It's like people don't do anything during that time. It kind of frustrates me. Like I don't really know how to stay productive. I have defense, I have offense, but like all the businesses I'm looking to buy are closed on the weekends. So like, how do I reach out to these people? There's not really a way to do it. Although I didn't even try to call them today. They're always closed on Saturdays anyway. Today's a Saturday. And not only is it a regular Saturday, it's the holiday Saturday. I'm not trying to complain, I'm just saying I don't like this time of the year. So today, I kind of took the time, I slept in a little bit, which is like 11, 10 a.m. I went and got my black suit tailored. I got this pocket square where it's like black on the inside and gray on the outside. So my first ever pocket square. And I got my car maintenance. So I was doing just like regular stuff, regular life stuff. And then it was time for me to hit offense. Offense is like what you do to get ahead. Defense is what you do to sustain your living. So I had to figure out a way to be productive, right? So today I spent the day reading up on the industry I'm in and finding executives that have retired within my industry to try and recruit them to join my board. Because I think I'm gonna add an industry expert on my board, and ideally this person is gonna have connections within the industry and have sellers in mind that would be looking to sell. And I spent a decent amount of my day as well looking into off-market deal flow and how other people do it. And it's quite interesting to talk about. It's really like $1 million question, you know what I mean? Off-market deal flow. How do you find businesses off-market to buy? And everyone says the same thing, guys. First of all, off-market deal flow is very hard. That's what everyone says. It's universally known. But it doesn't deter me. It actually is in my benefit, because if it's that hard, people aren't going to try and do it. So I just separate myself from the masses that way. But some people like to do LinkedIn outreach or cold emails, or they'll cold email and then schedule an appointment, whatever, and then cold call them if they get some kind of response. Me, I'm just straight cold calls. Guys, you would think I'm tripping when it comes to the cold calls, but that is the number one most common way to create off-market deal flow. It is. And you cannot replace it. You cannot. we're somewhere around 500-600 cold calls so far. We've found a decent amount of interested sellers, but now you got to funnel it, right? There's interested sellers, but then what kind of business do they have? Is it even big enough? Is it in the right area? Is it well operated? Are they saying they're interested in just wasting your time? You know, there's all these different factors. So we're creating our little funnel, and it just takes time, but you just got to be consistently at it. And that's what I'm willing to do. I'm not losing money by being consistent, so why would I stop? You know what I mean? I'm losing time, granted, and that's not a good thing because you only have a certain amount of time to do anything, really. But anyways, what I'm trying to say is a lot of people know you have to cold call to create off-market deal flow, but yet they don't want to. They don't want to. Like the research I was doing today, these people know cold call is the best thing to do, but yet they want to like weasel their way around it. You know what I mean? And I'm willing to do the hard work, so I'm gonna stick to that. Now the question is, should I cold call on the weekends? Should I? Honestly, maybe I should just give it a shot. But I would hate to just go through my list and shrink my list and shrink all like the great candidates that would answer on a weekday and have them not answer on a weekend. So I'm kind of like shrinking my list to potential buyers that would have bought maybe on the weekday, you know, or would have sold on the weekday. That's just the way I think of it. Maybe it's me being lazy, but perhaps maybe I should just do cold emails. I don't really know, guys, but there's different avenues, and all in all, this time of the year doesn't help. But today I was doing that research. I added people on LinkedIn. I was mostly on LinkedIn today. And yeah, one of my friends had a graduation party. That time of the year, man, people graduating college. And yeah, people graduating, and I'm over here trying to like figure it out. But the truth is, everyone's trying to figure it out, whether you graduated college or not. You know, I don't have student debt and all that, so that's a blessing in itself. I worked out today as well. I did full body, and I also went to the bail bonds. Bail bonds is like for my case going on. You have to go to the bail bonds twice a week and all this other stuff. But yeah, let me talk about some of you guys' comments. So this is actually quite interesting. I saw someone's comment on the video I made cold calls on, and the person was saying how I sound really arrogant and I should like fix that or something like that. He or she was saying like, dude, don't be arrogant, blah blah blah. Don't be entitled. That was a word that he or she used. And guys, trust me when I say this. I know I'm not entitled. I know I shouldn't be arrogant. I'm in no right to be any of that. I understand that. Trust me. And oh my God, I got put in place the hard ways so many times. But with this kind of process, everyone says the same thing, man. You got to hear a no and be off to the next one like that. You don't want to waste your time. If someone's not interested in selling, boom, next one, boom, next one, boom, next one. You literally don't waste your time at all. At all. So me being on the phone and getting mad at someone for not connecting me, is it me acting entitled, or is it me just being ruthless with my time? Right? And is that a bad thing? Me being ruthless with my time? Me being like, hey, look, this is what I want. This is why I'm here. If you can't help me, next person, next person, next person. Dude, I think that's what it takes, right? I have to be like that. It protects me. It really does. You don't want people taking advantage of you, man. You know, you're making a choice. You could either be like this, right? You'd be ruthless. It seems arrogant, entitled, whatever. Or you could be like this, where everyone else is winning off of you. And you just continue taking L's. You You know what I mean? Which one do you want to be? Really, you're making a choice.